that first half, it didn't seem like either team could get in a rhythm. Did you ever feel like you guys were in a rhythm?
I feel like in the first half, we had a lot of emotional, mental, and physical investment. I feel like we played the way Coach wants us to play, which is defensive-minded. Offense is going to come with us over time and throughout the rest of the season, but I feel like in the first half, we really displayed what we were capable of defensively and what we hang our hat on. It just didn't, follow through in the second half, but I think in the first half, we had the game where we wanted it.
Did it feel like you were getting what you wanted offensively and just not knocking down shots, or was execution still
execution is still a work in progress. Like I said, we're going to hang our hat defensively. We got some things that we do have to clean up offensively. But overall, like I said, in the first half, I felt like we had some good looks. We just didn't knock them down. We didn't convert on a lot of plays. So, that's going to be a work in progress. But I feel like defensively is where we kind of slipped up, and that was our biggest mistake, especially in the second half.
I feel like you got the looks. So, did you had the looks that it was just converting them? So that can be a positive sign.
Yeah. And I keep preaching it, but at the same time, whether we get the looks or not, still defensively is what we hang our hat on. So I feel like we followed, converted what we did in the first half onto the second half, then it would have been a different game, regardless of how the offense went.
Do you feel like kind of that 5-minute stretch where you guys didn't really score a whole lot in the beginning of the second half, do you feel like that kind of killed all the momentum you had in the first half towards the end?
I honestly, can't remember exactly, but at the same time, if we do have, situations like that where we're not going to score, we're going to have a lot of situations like that. We still have to defend and make sure that we're doing our part defensively to stop them, and then eventually we'll get going offensively.
Could you tell what they were doing to Jaren to kind of take him out of the offense?
Right now, I can't say what they were doing to him. I feel like offensively, we have to be smoother and more crisp in our execution offensively, especially in the half court. But regardless, Jaren's a high-level player, so he's gonna find ways to, make the game easier for us and make the game easier for himself. They did a good job of making sure they threw bodies at him, so maybe that might have been it. But regardless, he's a high-level player, so he's gonna figure it out.
You guys anticipate, though, that he's going to get extra attention throughout the season.
Yes.
Does that go into having the opportunities? It's just that tonight you guys just didn't make the shots.
Yeah, like I said, we didn't knock down some shots. We didn't convert on some plays that we should have. But Jaren's going to keep being Jaren. He's a playmaker. Regardless if he scores or not, he's going to make sure he makes the game easier for us. We just got to make sure we're ready to make the play once he makes the play for us.
Obviously, the loss is worst-case scenario, but hanging with the top 20 team on the road to start the season, does that maybe give you guys a sign you're pointed in the right direction as you head into the regular season?
I honestly can't say. I don't know who did the rankings, media, coaches. I feel like when we were out there, we were the better team. That's just how I feel. We didn't execute like we should have in the second half. We didn't bring our emotional, mental, and physical investments. So I think that's where we slipped up. Ohio State is a good team. They made the plays. They hit us with a punch, and we weren't ready for it. So we got to do better next time.
Did you get the feeling, though, sometimes you can practice against each other, especially with the new system? Do you feel like you're getting comfortable in there, that you kind of felt like you knew how it was supposed to go and what you were doing?
Yeah. For the most part, I feel like everybody was comfortable. I can only speak for myself right now just because we haven't had too much time to talk after the game. But regardless, we're going to keep on getting better. We're going to get better. From this game, we're going to watch film, on to practice, and just go from there and keep getting better.
Did you learn anything from your coach in this first game? Because you haven't played for him in a game before. Is there anything that stuck out about Coach Brandon?
The biggest thing that just stuck out was his preparation before the game, and it kind of, leads over into the game. So all we got to do is execute. He does a good job of making sure that we're prepared to play and prepared for whatever they're going to throw at us. When the game time comes, it's only so much he can do.
It didn't seem like there was no coat throwing, nothing like that.
No, so he explained to us that he's not that type of coach. When in practice, he's going to make sure we're prepared. And in the games, that's our time to kind of shine and showcase our abilities and execute whatever he has for us to do.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.